Did you know that the art of perfumery dates back thousands of years to ancient Egypt? These captivating scents were more than just pleasant aromas. They played a significant role in rituals, beauty practices, and everyday life. But what were the main ingredients used in ancient Egyptian perfumes? How were they made? And how did they impact the lives of the Egyptians? Today, we're going to take you on a journey through time and uncover the secrets of these alluring fragrances. We'll delve into ancient recipes, explore the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian plants and flowers, and learn how these exotic ingredients were transformed into luxurious perfumes. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the hidden world of ancient Egyptian perfume. Unveiling the secrets of fragrance creation. Perfume making is an ancient art form that has captivated civilizations for centuries. In ancient Egypt, perfume was more than just a way to smell good. It was an integral part of religious ceremonies, beauty rituals, and daily life. The Egyptians believed that fragrance could enhance their connection with the gods, improve their health, and impress those around them. The process of creating perfume in ancient Egypt was a meticulous and labor-intensive endeavor. Perfumery was considered a sacred art form, and the knowledge of fragrance making was passed down through generations of priests and priestesses. They followed ancient recipes passed down through generations, which often included a complex blend of plant-based ingredients such as flowers, leaves, roots, and resins. The ingredients were carefully measured and then ground into a fine powder. This powder was then mixed with oil or alcohol and allowed to ferment for weeks or even months. The resulting liquid was then distilled to create a concentrated essence that was used as perfume. The ancient Egyptians were known to use a variety of ingredients in their perfumes, including frankincense, myrrh, cinnamon, and cassia. They also used ingredients like lotus, jasmine, and other aromatic plants to create unique and intoxicating scents. Ancient Egyptian perfumes were highly prized and were often used as gifts to the gods and as offerings during religious ceremonies. They were also used to anoint the dead and were believed to help preserve the body during the mummification process. In addition to their religious uses, ancient Egyptians also used perfume for personal care and beautification. Women in particular were known to use perfume to enhance their beauty and attract potential partners. Perfume was also used to mask unpleasant odors and keep the body smelling fresh, especially in the hot and humid climate of ancient Egypt. The legacy of ancient Egyptian perfumes. The influence of ancient Egyptian perfumes can still be seen today in modern fragrances and beauty products. Many modern perfumes are inspired by ancient Egyptian scents and ingredients, and the techniques used in ancient Egypt are still used in the creation of some modern perfumes. The ancient Egyptians' fascination with fragrance and their innovative techniques have left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire and captivate us today. The art of perfumery in ancient Egypt was a true testament to the ingenuity and creativity of this ancient civilization. Their perfumes were not just pleasing to the senses, but were deeply ingrained in their culture, religion, and daily life. By understanding the ingredients and techniques used by the ancient Egyptians, we can appreciate the complexity and sophistication of their fragrant creations and their enduring legacy. The power of plants. Exploring the ingredients of ancient Egyptian perfumes. In ancient Egypt, a wide variety of plants and flowers were used to create perfumes with unique and captivating scents. Among the most popular ingredients was the lotus, a water lily that grew in the Nile River. Lotus perfume was highly prized and was said to have a sweet, pleasant aroma that could last for hours. Another popular ingredient was jasmine, a flowering plant with a strong, sweet scent that was often used in religious ceremonies. The ancient Egyptians also used henna, a flowering shrub with a distinctive orange blossom scent, as well as cassia, a tree with fragrant, cinnamon-like bark. Other plants used in Egyptian perfumes include cedarwood, which has a warm, woody aroma, and frankincense, a resinous substance with a sweet, balsamic scent. The ancient Egyptians were skilled at harvesting and processing these plants and flowers to extract their fragrant oils, which were then used to create perfumes. They would often use a process called enfleurage, which involved placing the flowers or plants on a surface and allowing the oil to naturally evaporate onto them. The resulting product was a highly concentrated fragrance that was incredibly potent and long-lasting. Unveiling the techniques. How were ancient Egyptian perfumes made? The art of making perfume in ancient Egypt was a highly skilled and secretive practice. The ancient Egyptians kept their perfume recipes secret and guarded their knowledge closely, as the ability to create fragrances was seen as a valuable and sought-after skill. One of the most important tools used in the perfume-making process was the mortar and pestle. This simple yet effective tool was used to grind the ingredients into a fine powder, which could then be mixed with oil or alcohol to create the fragrance. The ancient Egyptians were also skilled at distillation, a process of separating liquids with different boiling points. This technique allowed them to create concentrated essential oils from the plant-based ingredients. They would heat the mixture to a boil, and then collect the vapors that rose to the top. These vapors were then condensed into a liquid form, which contained the essential oils. The process of creating perfume in ancient Egypt was not only a technical one, but also an artistic endeavor. The perfumers had to have a deep understanding of the properties of the ingredients and how they would interact with each other. They also had to have a sense of balance and proportion, as well as the ability to create harmonious blends of scents. The result was a highly personal and individualized product that reflected the skill and creativity of the perfumer. The allure of exotic ingredients. Exploring the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian plants and flowers. The ancient Egyptians had a deep knowledge of the natural world and were skilled at identifying plants and flowers with desirable scents. They would often travel great distances to obtain rare and exotic ingredients, and they had a vast network of traders who supplied them with materials from all over the known world. The ancient Egyptians kept detailed records of their botanical discoveries, and their knowledge of plants and flowers was preserved in texts and artwork. They were fascinated by the medicinal properties of plants, and many of the ingredients used in their perfumes also had healing properties. For example, frankincense was believed to have anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties, while myrrh was used to treat wounds and skin conditions. The ancient Egyptians were also aware of the psychoactive properties of certain plants and flowers, and they used them in religious ceremonies and rituals. Incense, for example, was burned to create a fragrant smoke that could carry prayers and offerings to the gods. Myrrh was used in the embalming process to preserve the bodies of the dead. The use of exotic ingredients in ancient Egyptian perfumes is a testament to their adventurous spirit and their insatiable curiosity about the world. They were not content to use the same old ingredients that everyone else was using, and they were always searching for new and exciting scents to add to their collection. Their willingness to explore and experiment led to the creation of some truly unique and unforgettable fragrances. The ancient Egyptians kept detailed records of their botanical discoveries, and their knowledge of plants and flowers was preserved in texts and artwork. They kept detailed records of their botanical discoveries, and their knowledge of plants and flowers was preserved in texts and artwork. This shows that they had a deep knowledge of the natural world and were skilled at identifying plants and flowers with desirable scents. Connecting the past to the present. The enduring legacy of ancient Egyptian fragrances. The legacy of ancient Egyptian perfumes can still be seen today in modern fragrances and beauty products. Many modern perfumes are inspired by ancient Egyptian scents and ingredients, and the techniques used in ancient Egypt are still used in the creation of some modern perfumes. The ancient Egyptians' fascination with fragrance and their innovative techniques have left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire and captivate us today. The ancient Egyptians' fascination with fragrance was not just a product of their time and place, but a universal human endeavor that continues to resonate with us today. Their perfumes were more than just pleasant aromas. They were expressions of culture, religion, and personal identity. By exploring the world of ancient Egyptian perfumes, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and sophistication of this ancient civilization and the universality of the human experience. So the next time you spritz on your favorite perfume or light a scented candle, take a moment to appreciate the ancient roots of this beloved practice and the fascinating history of fragrance itself. The ancient Egyptians believed that fragrance could enhance their connection with the gods, improve their health, and impress those around them. Today, we may not believe in the same gods, but the power of scent to evoke emotion and memory remains as strong as ever. The ancient Egyptians' passion for perfume was a reflection of their belief in the interconnectedness of all things, their respect for the natural world, and their desire to live a life of abundance and joy. These are values that we can all appreciate, regardless of our beliefs or background. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the hidden secrets of ancient Egyptian perfumes. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to show your support. We would love to hear your thoughts and any insights you may have. Until next time, may your days be filled with sunshine and your nights with starlight.